Hello my dear scholars, I'm sure that you all are doing well. So today in this video lesson, I'm going to discuss your favorite topic. But before I start that topic, I want to discuss something with you. So, you all love to play games, don't you? Yes! So do you know there are two types of games? Outdoor games and indoor games. So do you know the difference between them? You don't know? Okay, I'll let you know. So outdoor games are the games which are played outside. And you know what? These require a large open area. Okay? And these are very much helpful for us. So these are an excellent form of exercise. Secondly, these help us to strengthen our muscles and joints. Thirdly, these are also improves or increases the flexibility. On the other hand, indoor games are the games which are played in the room by sitting or in the open. So these are also very much helpful for us. Okay, these also help to improve the hand or eye coordination. Okay, it helps us in improving the physical fitness. Thirdly, they are also helpful to encourage the creativity. Okay, and I am sure that you know the name of famous outdoor indoor games. Okay, so you know what? There are some famous terms related to these sports. So do you know about them? You don't know? Okay, I'll let you know. So what is our topic? So our topic of the day is sporty terms. So now let us play a game. What is the game? So you know what? What you have to do? I'm going to share images of famous game with you and we'll discuss something about them. And after that, I will ask one question and three options will be given to you. So what you have to do? So you have to select the correct option. So are you ready to play the games? So let us play it. Hurry up. So, my dear students, I'm sure that you have identified the famous game shown in this picture. Yes, it's a chess game. So, what is chess game? Yes, it is a game played between two players on the opposite side of a board containing 64 squares of alternating colors, and each player has 16 pieces. One king, one queen, two rooks, two bishops, two knights and 8 pawns. And what is the goal of the game? Yes, to checkmate the other king. So, do you know the term checkmate means? Yes, it's mean a position in which a player's king is directly attacked by an opponent's piece or pawn and has no possible move to escape the check. The attacking player thus win the game. I'm sure it is very much clear to you. So, what do you see in this picture? Yes, racket and shuttlecock. So, it's a very common game and I'm sure that you know the name of this game. Yes, it's badminton. So, badminton is a racket sport played by either two opposing players or two opposing pairs, or who take opposition on opposite halves of a rectangular court that is divided by a net. You know what? Badminton is also played outdoors as well as a casual recreation activity, often as a garden or beach game. And do you know the term related to this game? Yes, it is love. The zero score from each all competitors begins a game and matches, and this is termed love all. And I'm sure that everything is clear to you. So, dear students, what have you noticed in this picture? Are two persons fighting? No, they are not fighting. They are actually playing a game. And can you tell me the name of this game? Yes, it's boxing. So what is boxing? It is a combat sport in which two people, usually wearing protective gloves and other protective equipment such as hand wraps and mouth guards. And you know what? One term is related to this game, that is called punch. So what is punch? To punch is to hit hard with a closed fist, and boxers practice their sport when they punch a punching bag. I am sure that it is very much clear to you. So my dear student, now look at this picture. What these people are doing with stick and a ball? Yes, they are playing a game. And do you know the name of this game? Yes, its name is hockey. And I would love to tell you that it is our national game. So I'm going to tell you about this game. So hockey is a kind of game that is played by two teams of 11 players, and each team's goal is to push a small and a heavy hockey ball into their opposition's goal. At the beginning of the game of the hockey, after a coin toss to decide which team starts with the ball, the players passes from line at the center of the court, and you know what? One word is related. That is called term. So one term is related to this game. And what's that? That's name is penalty corner. Now what does it mean? So you know what? It means a penalty given against the defending team. And I'm sure this one is very much clear to you. So my dear student, this is another famous sport. And do you know what is the name of this sport? Yes, it is judo. So judo is a system of unarmed combat, a new primarily a sport. The rules of the sport of judo are complex, and the objective is to cleanly throw, to pin, or to master the opponent. The latter being done by applying pressure to arm joints or to the neck to cause the opponent to yield. I am sure that this one is clear. And you know what? One term is related to this game, and that is called green belt. Now what does it mean? So it means a green belt marking a level of proficiency in judo, karate or other martial arts, and I'm sure that this one is very much clear to you. So dear students, now look at this picture. What the girl is doing with the gun? She is shooting, and you know what it is? It is a game. So what is shooting? The action or practice of shooting with a gun, that is called shooting. So you know what? There is a term related to this game. So that is called shooting range. So that means an area provided with targets for the controlled practice of shooting. And I'm sure that it is very much clear to you. So my dear students, I'm sure that you have recognized the game showed in this picture. Yes, it is called cricket, and it is the most famous game throughout the world. So cricket, England's national summer sport, which is now played throughout the world, particularly in Australia, India, Pakistan, West Indies, etc. And so this is a bat and ball game played between two teams, 11 players each, on a field which has a rectangular 22-yard long pitch in the center. And I'm sure it is clear to you. Now I would love to tell you that so one famous term is related to this game, that is called run out. So what does it mean? So run out is a method of dismissal in cricket, and I'm sure that everything is clear to you. So dear children, now look at this picture. What this person is doing in water? Yes, this person is swimming. So what is swimming? You know what? It is also a sport. So swimming is the movement of the body through water using arms and legs. And people can swim in sea, swimming pools, rivers and lakes. People swim for exercise, for fun and as a sport. So there are several styles of swimming known as strokes. So my dear students, here I am going to tell you that one term is related to this famous famous sport. What's that? That is called butterfly. What does it mean? So it means a stroke in swimming in which both arms are raised out of water and lifted forward together. So I am sure that this one is also clear to you. So here I am going to show you exciting videos related to all these famous sports. Now look at these videos and enjoy, and after that I will ask questions. So my dear students, now it's question time. So are you ready? So here is the first question. So can you tell me checkmate is related to which game? Is it tennis, chess or boxing? Hurry up, give your answer, I'm waiting. Yes, it's chess. So I hope it is clear. Now I'm going to discuss with you question second and I'll give you 3 options, okay? So here I start. So the term love is related to which sport? Is it badminton, cycling or hockey? Hurry up, hurry up. Yes, the answer is badminton. Okay, now I'm going to discuss with you third question. That is, so term punch is related to which game? Is it cricket, boxing and gymnastic? Hurry up, try to give the answer. Just think, yes, it's boxing. Okay, now here I'm going to discuss with you the next question, that is fourth. So green belt, the term is related to which game? Is it judo, shooting and polo? Hurry up, just think. Yes, it's judo. So here I'm going to discuss with you question number 5. Okay, so do you remember the penalty corner? Okay, so here I'm going to ask you question related to this. So can you tell me this term penalty corner is related to which game? Is it hockey, cricket or badminton? Hurry up. Yes, it's hockey. So next 6th question, that is, okay, so term range is related to which game? Is it swimming or shooting or tennis? Hurry up, hurry up. I'm sure that you know the answer. Yes, it is shooting. So the next, seventh, that is the term run out is related to which game? You know what? Now this term is related to the most famous game that is played throughout the world, and I'm sure that you have got the answer. Yes, it is cricket. Now the last one. So that is butterfly stroke. Do you remember? Yes. So tell me, what this game is related to? So this game is related to, yes, is it golf, polo or swimming? Yes, it is related with game swimming. So I'm sure that everything is clear to you. So dear children, now it's time for revision. So we are going to revise unit test 4. So 4 exercises are given at page number 30. So here I'm going to discuss with you exercise first, that is match the column. Okay. So first is Earth. So do you know what is Earth? Yes, it is one of the planet in solar system and we all live on it. So here I'm going to match it with D. So next one, that is maps. Okay, so maps are, yes, they are collected or put in a book that is called atlas. So here I'm going to match it with C. So next, photographs. Okay, so my dear students, do you remember where your mother keeps all the photographs? Yes, it is album. So I'm going to match it with E. So next one, pounds. So do you remember dollar, pounds, rupee? Yes, this group is called currency. Okay, next one is, so here I'm going to match it with A. So next one is copper. Do you remember copper, iron? Okay, so these are called metals. So here I'm going to match it with B. So now let us discuss exercise B, that is tick the correct answer. Okay, so I'll give you 2 options. Okay, so you have to identify which one is correct. So first is a book containing a complete list of items. Okay, options are catalogs or atlas. So my dear students, you know atlas is a book containing maps. So it is not atlas, it is catalog. So V is a sign of dash. So do you remember? You usually make the sign with your fingers. Yes, V for victory. Now third one, wheat, rice, maize belong to which group? So dear students, these all belong to food items. Okay, so these together are called cereals. Next, fourth, name the boy who found a magic lamp. So do you remember the name of boy? I told you a story, Ali Baba and 40 Thieves. Yes, the boy's name is Aladdin. Okay, next one. The sign showed in the book, okay, deployed on electric poles, indicates danger or moving. Yes, this sign indicates danger. So whenever you see this sign, you are not supposed to go there. So here I'm going to discuss with you exercise C. Write the abbreviations for the following. Do you know the meaning of abbreviations? That means a short form. Okay. So you usually write this one. That is please turn over. You write PTO. So in your notebooks. So do you know the meaning of it? That is please turn over. Okay. Now second is identity card. So you wear it when you come to school. Now it is called ID card. Now third one, anti-meridian. That is AM. Okay. Now chief minister. Okay. The short form abbreviation is CM. Next is fifth, National Cadet Corps. That is NCC. Now last exercise I'm going to discuss with you. So you see 5 pictures in this book. Okay. So I'm going to discuss with you one by one. So you see this lady holding or carrying a balance. So it shows justice. Now second, do you remember the flag? White flag. Yes, it stands for peace. And this sign with fingers showing V mark. So it stands for victory. And what about this flag? This is called morning flag. Okay, and the next, this bird. Okay, now this bird indicates this, yes, peace and love. So my dear students, I'm sure that everything is clear to you. Now what you have to do? So you have to revise all the chapters, and what you have to do? So you have to revise 21 sporty terms and unit test 4th and do it in your book, and I'm sure everything is clear. So we'll